Alrighty, let's get back to my 421 SOS chain. That's been on pause since the other day. Oh yeah, we are definitely over odds. So starting over would be just kind of dumb. So we saved the SOS chain from the other day. Yeah, thanks for the shiny lock. But yeah, this is pretty much what we're doing. If we do find a shiny sometime soon, we'll try to set up a different shiny project for today. And then at some point, we are going to switch over to playing some Scarlet and Violet because I have stuff I'd like to do with Scarlet and Violet today. So just overall pretty packed day of shiny hunting is pretty much on the plan today. Also, because of my computer situation, when I stream 3DS video games, I can't use my webcam because I just can't. It's just we only have so much resources, and the 3DS like capture card software definitely runs pretty high on the graphics card when I stream it because it's not, the same graphics card that I was using for so long. But when I stream Switch games, I'll be on cam, so that's kind of the reason I want to do a little bit of both. So, but anyway, here's my Alolan rat. Maybe we'll find it. It's gone snowflakes. Go on, stop capping. I don't know why I start my live streams, but like that. But a lot of times people watch the VODs, and I like to just give people like a heads up at the beginning of the stream so that if they watch the VOD after the fact, they're like, oh, that makes sense. Assuming they pay attention to the intro. But yeah, that's really it, man. We just have to, do things differently until I can buy a new computer. So, what's up, Pulsar? It's happening. Make sure my counter's working. It should. Hang on. Yep. Okay. So my plan was to stream this the other day at nighttime, like after I had dinner. But then I ended up just working more on my Pokemon Violet stuff. You missed the intro. It's mainly just telling people, why there's no webcam when I stream 3DS stuff. What's going on, ML? What's happening? That's wild. Oh, that's normal though. When I start a Twitch stream, that's pretty normal. The advertisements play and then they're gone for like a while on Twitch. Yeah, it's on like a set timer. Yeah. Feels bad. Oh no, not my substitute. How dare. Alright. Substitute it is. I was on the wrong channel. No, you're all good. I read both I read all my chats. I have like 2 YouTube chats and a Twitch chat. So I see everyone talking. I see everything. Why is my name not green? What is going on? Yeah, we're getting pretty close to my Clips channel being like somewhat monetizable, which is really good because, I'm assuming once that's a thing, like the channel will theoretically do better. in terms of like discovery, but you know, we'll see. But like, you know, some days it does pretty okay, and other days it's just there. It's weird. Still no Crimson Alolan Rat. Nope. I don't know what I'm gonna go for next. I don't know. I should look at my list of things once we eventually find the shiny. Assuming we find it. So I'm thinking that this is gonna not take super long to do, but you know, I don't really know. So kind of have to wait and find out, kind of thing. First Charmander of 3 on Let's Go. Oh, really? Less than a chain of 100? That's so lucky. I have like a 300 chain on pause. So you're doing better than me right now, which is funny. Yeah, my Let's Go shiny luck has been pretty bad. Yeah, but I pretty much have everything ready to go with Scarlet and Violet now. Well, specifically Violet, because that's what I'll be playing on. But, yeah, what I really want to just kind of finish up Scarlet and Violet stuff. And just also make fun, like, tutorial videos, because I know I'm going to probably find, like, 1,000,000 shiny Pokemon in, like, a few hours, so... Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. Mine was about, like, an hour and a half to get to that point, so... Yeah, I had to, like... I recorded the footage of me doing it, so then when I make my, like, shiny Charmander tutorial video for Let's Go specifically, it'll be like, hey, how long does this take? I'm like, well, it's gonna take you about, like, 1 to 2 hours to do it. But then once you do it, you know, the catch combo is just going, so... Yeah, same here. I've been really lucky with starter Pokemon. I haven't really found any like random shiny Pokemon, which is really surprising because I have a shiny charm and like a lure the entire time. So like you would think something would have been shiny at this point. Actually, no. What was it? No, when I went for a shiny Pikachu, I like phased like twice. Which is odd because Pikachu literally spawns everywhere. Bum, 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 bum. Well, hopefully you get the other 2 Charmander somewhat quick, you know? Alright, I think that's enough, like, random footage for my video. Be like, yeah, I went over 400. Oh. What do you mean it's not working? What? Enough video. What's happening? Looks fine to me. YouTube's lying to me again. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh, now it's having issues. Hmm. Does my normal stream sound fine? Hang on, so let me see. Oh, it's because I'm using my graphics card to stream. Okay, so hang on. Oh, did it fix itself? No, it's not. Okay, hang on. Was this one fine? Dude, none of my stuff is... Dude, what is happening? Hmm. That's so weird. And like my computer's not freaking out. Okay, hang on. Stream settings. Yeah, because like it's working fine on my it's maybe it's a YouTube thing. I don't know. How's Twitch? Is Twitch working fine or no? I think it's a YouTube. No, that's loading weird. Hang on, let me watch it on my phone. What's going on, Suki? I think it's just a YouTube thing. No, my like streams like it was super buffering. Oh, now it's fine. Weird, dude. Yeah, like I said, dude, that was super weird. Okay, whatever. It's a good thing I didn't find the shiny. Oh my gosh. This is why I need a new computer. All right, hang on. Let me end the vertical stream. Let me like change settings. Maybe it's just my graphics card is just trash. I don't know. Probably. Let's do that now. What about stream doing all my stuff on all my recordings? Okay, that's much better on my graphics card, but my computer's like still hates it. Whatever, man. It's better, I think, so. It's a nightmare having computer issues. So you never really know. Okay, so let's bring back the vertical stream. Yeah, like, cause I'm looking at my task manager and everything looks fine. So I'm just gonna assume it was a computer issue or like an internet connection thing. There we go. That was super weird, man. Dude, no, for real. Yeah, dude, no idea. Everything seems to be okay. Oh, actually, let me change that. That's another thing. It's not dreadful. Okay, so pause that. Pause that. Pause all these things. Maybe that's why. Because I still have the tab open. I don't know, dude. I don't think so because like literally nothing was out of the ordinary. Like all the stuff was about the same. Internet connection said it was fine. You know, I'm just like, what are we doing? You know. It's super weird. Where can I like put this so I can see it? Okay. I can put it there. Okay, cool. Okay, so how is like me recording? Is that like fine? Oh boy. Yeah, the internet connection's solid. Overall CPU usage is solid. Yeah, you're telling me. Okay. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. Testing to make sure recording sounds fine. Check, check. Okay, so let me listen to that real fast. Okay. So that's good. Weird. All right, so I think now we're good, question mark. What's going on? I'm just having computer issues of some sort. So I think they're solved now. It's just the nightmare when it's happening. It's so weird, dude. Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I just generally don't know. So I think that was generally just a connection issue. Because everything was working, like nothing on a computer crashed. So I think it was just generally like the internet was messed up, so. No, you're fine, Dreadful. I just got here. I mean, we did have like there was a dust storm in Chicago, so that wouldn't surprise me if that could be causing problems with just dust everywhere, you know? You never know. I did, Dreadful. That's what's up. Yeah, the weirdest thing that happened the other day, we had a dust storm. I was like, what is that? Like, I know what it is, but I was just like, dude, like, that's not something we get here, you know? It was very odd. All right, so I think we're good. So, but yeah, we still don't have the shiny for anybody just joining. We're just kind of waiting for, you know, something to sparkle. Oh, did they? Oh, sick. Sounds like you get some good food, Dreadful. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, neither do I. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a really bizarre thing that happened the other day. Like, it normally does not ever happen, so. No, we didn't do anything overnight, no. We just kept it going. Put my 3DS in sleep mode. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, I could work on my Pokemon Violet, and that's exactly what I did. So. It'd be a perfect time for the shiny, I'll tell you what. The storms out in the Midwest might have caused it. Yeah, probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. The weather this year has been pretty wild. It also doesn't help that, like, it got really hot for a few days and now it's, like, back to, like, spring weather. So, like, you know, that's never good. Yeah. Luckily, I haven't had that problem, but a lot of the tornadoes have been like south or like west of me. So we had a pretty wild one last year. I remember. I saw some really like wild TikToks of like people that were in like really tall buildings in the city, and like that normally doesn't really happen in Chicago. It's more of like a suburban thing, but yeah, it was pretty intense. It's kind of cool though, in a way, like just like seeing like the sirens like playing in, like a city proper, you know. It's like something out of a movie. Oh. No, it sounds like your dog was scared. Oh no. Shiny Hunting Smeargle. Nice. I don't think I actually have a shiny Smeargle. I definitely like want one. It's on my list of many things to find. This will be good. Yeah. Alright. Looks like everything's working just fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, tornadoes is more of like a Midwest thing. Like, you're out in Pennsylvania now. You wouldn't really have that issue. Oh, I'm sure it did, Dreadful. I'm sure, man. Tornadoes are no joke, man. Natu's a cool shiny. It's pretty basic, but I just like Natu as a Pokemon. Same with like Xatu. They're just, I don't know, just really underappreciated, that's for sure. I don't have a Discord command. No, I have one. It's not a public one, and I really don't use it enough, so I don't really promote it. With all the issues going on with Discord, I really don't want to bring new people to my server, to be fair. I don't know. I'm just not chronically online anymore. Like, I stream, I do what I do. That's kind of all I really do. I'm pretty sure like you should still be able to like join it if you're a Twitch sub, like super easily. Pretty sure that still works. You're going for Eevee and Let's Go at number 357. Yeah, keep going. They can take a while to get all of them. I found all the shiny Eevees for a shiny playthrough once upon a time. It doesn't like me, Dreadful. It doesn't want to show up, man. Yeah. Well, it's just like I need a break from everything, you know? and you know, because the main focus is, especially for me, I just want to do what I can to survive, and like just constantly being connected and all that stuff. Man, I can't do that anymore. It's just it's also just so different than what it used to be. So that's why I very much just like enjoy my shiny hunting and just playing whatever video games that I play. Do. Like, I don't need a distraction. Like, I mean, like me playing Pokemon's a great distraction, but I also look forward to it. But I also like to live in the present a lot more, so. Do. Yeah. It just seems like, especially a lot of like, especially social media is not really social. It's just more of, depends on the social media, because some aspects of it are social, but most of it is just really like not great. Oh, for sure. I mean, you probably did. Been doing this live streaming thing a long time. So the odds is 1 out of 274 or 273 because I have a shiny charm. So like we're over odds with the shiny charm and normal shiny odds. It's like 1 out of like 316 after like a chain of 30, and so like we've just been over odds for quite a while. Yeah, man. My last, like, this is like the third SOS chain I've had over odds, because Alolan Vulpix was over odds, Alolan Sandshrew was over odds, and now Alolan Rattata is also over odds. Yep. Yup. You know, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, my shiny luck is either it's really good or it's real bad. So do. Not even like a basic shiny from Dynamax Adventures? So I can understand the legendary not showing up. Like that makes sense. I mean, that's happened to me though plenty of times. Like I did like I think the last time I actually did Dynamax Adventures, I did like I think it was like a 10 or 12 hour stream, just non-stop Dynamax Adventures, and I didn't find a single thing. Stream come back. No. Rip. Can't type either. Let's see, YouTube. So so my regular stream is fine and Twitch is fine. It's just the vertical one's broken. Let's see, this is so insane. Is it fine now? It looks like it is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think it's my internet today, because like literally my computer's nothing's crashing. So I think it's just my internet's having issues. Ooh. I just can't seem to win recently. I have a 3DS capture card, so that's how I'm able to stream it. No, my vertical stream was breaking. Seems to be working now, but yeah. Let me unplug. So if it's an internet issue, we can somewhat fix it, kind of. We can just turn stuff off. That should, like, help, theoretically. Is it back? Stream health good? Okay. Good. Yeah, I think it's just internet issues today. Computer seems fine. Oh, what's up, Nicholas? Yeah, it seems like you've been doing a lot of like space stuff recently. Remember the last time we were here, you were talking about stuff. Okay, cool. All right. Actually, let me see. Let's see. Hmm. You have a Halloween shirt on? Sick. I mean, it's pretty close to Halloween. Yeah, the 3DS capture card, yeah, it's a hardware mod, yeah. If you go to 3dscapture.com, that's where you can get one. Not sponsored by any means, but if you have a new Nintendo 3DS, you just send it to them in the mail. Obviously, you pay for the install, and then they do it for you. They also make original DS capture cards as well. Do 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 do. Dude, my luck is just terrible. This thing does not want to be shiny. There you go. It's Been a while since I've seen a harvest. No, it's legit. I've had plenty of capture cards for them. Pretty much, I mean, that's loopy, basically. The 3DS capture, like, that's loopy capture cards. So if you've ever heard about loopy capture cards, like, that's the person that makes that. They genuinely haven't really updated their website since, like, 10 years ago, really. So it pretty much has looked the exact same forever. So... the real sketchy not graphics card, the real sketchy like 3DS capture card stuff is when they cost like anywhere from like $500 to $1,000. Like, yeah, no. It's not that expensive to make 3DS capture cards. It's only expensive if you buy the entire system. Like if you don't have a 3DS, like then that makes sense. But if you're sending in a system, it shouldn't be that expensive. Because you're basically just paying for parts and labor. You know, you're not paying for the actual 3DS system. Sparkle. No. I mean, to be fair, man, it could be Halloween every day. You want to dress up, you just can. Nope. It does not. It does not want to show up today. Couldn't tell you why. It's just... that's the issue we're having today, so... There you go. Okay, that's good. Cool. Okay, that's good. Been going for like 8 hours. RIP. It's okay. It's worth it. The shiny's great, so. Cool. Do. You don't want to call for help. Why? Do. After like 5 encounters. Wow. That's amazing. What's also amazing is those Reggies from Sword and Shield, the shiny charm doesn't do anything. So it's just a full odds encounter. It's pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, that's typically what happens with me. My SOS luck has been really bad for a while. What's going on? Oh, you're doing radar for the Luma? Gotcha. I mean, to be fair, my last like 3 SOS, like this is the 3rd one, like pretty much all of my SOS stuff has been really bad. So, you know, it is what it is. All you can do is keep trying and see if anything changes, you know. Boom, boom, boom. I have all 3 of them. There's a video on my channel that showcases all 3. I've never soft reset over a shiny. No, sorry, I've read that too quick. Yeah, I've never soft reset over a shiny. I always take my time with soft resets. Because there's sometimes you can be really, really efficient with soft resets, but like there's, you know, the faster you go sometimes, the more likely you are to fail, so. I always just take my time. Anything can happen, right? So. Ooh, harvest. Yeah, yeah. All it takes is that one distraction or just going a little too fast on the soft reset, and then poof, it's gone. Bam, 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 bam. No, you lost a Guzzlord? Oh no. I mean, you're watching peak anime though, so that's okay. I'll take a potato chip and eat it. What's going on forever? Welcome on in. Do. What's going on? Nope. Yeah. That's such a good anime. Do you? I haven't done like a full like watch of Death Note since like I don't know, maybe like 2019. I don't know, it's been a while. I have it on Blu-ray, so I can watch it whenever I want. So, hey, Steve, apples. Oh, that sounds nice. Wow, everybody's having all the really good food. It's crazy. Pineapple. What's going on? The fact that I could read that's actually impressive. But yeah, welcome back, Fexy. You got any shinies yet? Nope. Not yet. What are you doing in Alpha Sapphire? I just say you're going for Lugia. So Lugia is gonna be on your team for your playthrough? Or that's just the save file that you're playing on? What's going on, Steel? I have 5 Pokemon in the team. Gotcha. So yeah, the plan today is to get my Alolan Rattata, and then depending on how, like, whenever we find it, we'll kind of determine if I start up another SOS Shiny Hunt or if I just switch things over to go play some Scarlet and Violet. So I don't know. But it really just depends on how long it takes to find this shiny rat. Not going double odds, are we? I don't know. Maybe. Do. Yeah, let me check for you. Oh, that's really pretty. That like blue. Ooh, that's fun. That's real pretty. Do. Yeah, no, for real. $500. I mean, I'm trying, man. Yeah, so Double over odds would be 548. So technically, hang on, let me see. Here's my Alolan chart. So my Sandshrew was technically 2 times over odds because I have the shiny charm. So Vulpix was almost there. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Just really unfortunate too. Oh, really? That's what it means? That's cool. Nope. Not great. I mean, that's why we have the PC goal and moving funds goal. It's literally just everything combined, honestly. Because computer's falling apart, I have to move soon. So it's just a really frustrating situation because, like, I have lots of things I want to do, but then when you get, you know, when you just constantly run into road bumps of, like, you know, the computer just not being able to work properly some days, or it's just running into issue. It's just a really old computer, and, like, not being able to use a more powerful graphics card is a bummer, but, you know, computer's working, so just, you know, that's why we don't have face cam. Because when I stream 3DS games, like, computer doesn't like it as much. But if I stream Switch games, it'll be fine because there's just less going on. That was probably last year. I mean, realistically, that's still, like, up for the, that's still on the table right now. Yeah, it's just really bad timing. So do. Just a new place. Our current place we don't want to continue living here, so we're just getting a new place. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything's just up in the air. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen over the next month and a half or so, 2 months. So, but, you know, there's option A and there's option B. And obviously, option A is I would like to, you know, continue to keep streaming, making videos, and just obviously doing a job that's obviously very accommodating for me. But if the money is not there and just I keep, running into computer issues and stuff like that, then obviously probably would have to stop doing content creation for a while or permanently. I don't really know. Just depends. So I'm staying as busy as I can stay busy and just shifting my focus over the next 2 months or so, but just streaming when I can and making, the videos that I can. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people do, but I mean, the reality is like, I'm tired of struggling, and obviously my computer having all of its issues, that doesn't really help anything. It just makes it more stressful. Do. I hope so. I mean, I'm delusional and I think it'll happen, but I've already made peace with the fact that if things generally don't turn around, I'll just have to completely do like a 180 with life. But just is what it is. Dude, where is this shiny? It's so upsetting. It's taking so long. It's see, that's the thing though, is I don't care how well things do content wise, because you never can determine how well things do. You just have to create things and see what happens. I'm not one to do really trendy things because I have to have a reason to do things, and there has to be passion, there has to be depth to it, and doing trendy things doesn't really matter to me. I just want to do stuff that I genuinely find fun, because then obviously I can just talk a bunch about said thing, which obviously a lot of my stuff that I do is a lot of shiny hunting. Plus, I'm not really in a position to like do a bunch of different stuff, like my computer's already, it's old. So like I'm definitely doing what works for the next like 2 months, and just kind of doing a little bit of everything. Oh, well, basically it's just, I'm not trying to do trendy stuff is what you're like, because I already do all types of different content. I'm just not trying to do like everything Pokemon. Like, that's not really what I want to do. I don't think I would do well with it, because I've tried it many times over the years, and it's really not worth it, because then I'm making content that's not for me. Like if I did Nuzlocke and I was really good at Nuzlocking, and then people just happen to like my Nuzlocke, well, then that's a win-win. But like if I'm only making content only for views, like the burnout's going to be pretty insane really fast. So I'd rather not do stuff that quite honestly is not for me. Plus, I'm not looking for any advice or tips or anything. Like, I just gotta make more money. That's really all it comes down to. If the money's not there, can't do the content. If my computer breaks, then I really can't do it for a while. Like, it's pretty simple answers to pretty simple questions. You know what I mean? like I can theorize and talk about all kinds of things I could be doing, but like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like just doing what you like doing and it does well. I mean, or it doesn't. I mean, I can't control how things do. I just pick something I'm working on and I do it and see what happens. Really it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is still a job at the end of the day, you know, but especially in the content realm, you need it to be fun. So you can, especially for myself, I need things to be fun. It has to be engaging so that I keep wanting to do this stuff, you know, day in and day out. So that's like on paper, you know what I mean? There's also just many days where I just, you know, have mental health issues and just life is just life. And, you know, it's not very, you know, 1, 2, 3, you're done, you know. Oh, just clock in and stream for 5 hours, everything will be fine. You know, like some days it just doesn't work out that way. What's going on, Thunder? Oh, what's going on? I mean, if you want to talk, but you don't have to. Just sorry to hear. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no. That's funny, Dreadful. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, because you never know, because she could have some type of like just overall health issue that causes it. You know. Gosh, that's rough. Well, hopefully she finds out some answers. You know, soon. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just you know, mental health stuff. I mean, just taking care of yourself in general is just it's a lot. You know. So. Oh, I'm sure she's having a rough time. Oh, absolutely. I bet. Who wouldn't? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. That's just, that's just rough, Super unfortunate. But hopefully, like, she can find out the answers that she's looking for. We did. We did. Eventually we did. We found Vulpix at 521 and Sandshrew was at 593. So now we're trying to get Alolan Rattata and having another terrible time finding the shiny. Yeah, no. For streaming, you definitely want to have a solid wired connection for sure. Yeah, making videos is a lot because you really have to, like, it just depends on what you're doing, but making videos, especially long form content, it takes a lot of time. Making short form content's easy, but it's not, great in terms of monetization. Oh yeah, no, that wouldn't work. No. Like on average, you would at least need like 10 upload. They're going. Overall, not great, I'd say. Especially today, we were having some, either it was computer issues or internet issues, and so we started stream kind of rough. But just overall, I'm just going. It's just kind of taking it day by day. Some days are good, some days are bad. Just kind of is what it is. Yeah, so pretty much at this point, if we get the shiny, we'll stop doing SOS and I'll just go play some Scarlet Violet. So I don't think it's gonna show up anytime soon. So by the time I actually get the shiny, I think that'd be a perfect time to switch over to do some Scarlet Violet stuff. That's all I'm really doing, honestly. Is just taking it, just going with the flow, not worrying too much about stuff. Like, I know exactly what my options are, so it's just like, cool, let's just do and just see what happens. Almost double odds. I know, right? Doing so good. We did get the Vulpix. We did. We also got the Sandshrew. Yeah, I just haven't made videos for. I have so many like montage videos I'm working on right now. So like that's a bonus. Is lots of montage videos to put together. Sparkle. Yeah, it should be there. Yeah. Yeah, just go on YouTube, go to the live section, it'll be there. It's there. There should be like a pinned timestamp in the comments, so it should be there. You're counting Alola forms? Yes, I am. Yes. Yeah. So pretty much everything, everything that's on my list is every possible Ultra Beast you can get shiny, every Alolan form, and all of the Gen 7 Pokemon. Mainly because I want to get as many of the Gen 7 shiny Pokemon in a Beast Ball as possible. Some stuff, obviously, you can't, like type Null, for example, like that'll be in a regular Pokeball because it's a gift Pokemon. So, yeah, I mean, in general, SOS Shiny Hunting has been pretty bad recently, so, you know, it's going. So, no, I don't have a list or nothing like that, no. I have too many different shiny projects. That'd be a nightmare to update all the time. That would be a nightmare. Yo, Galax, yo, thanks for the support. What's happening, buddy? Yeah, I hate the YouTube thing with like when you send viewers to people, it doesn't really show up that well. Oh, let me go grab your link real fast. How was your stream today? How'd it go? So welcome everybody. I'm Steve. We're just doing some SOS Shiny Hunting, obviously. So there you go. Sweet. Okay. Awesome. I mean, you know, it just long story short, just a lot of my problems go away with just making more money. Truly, like I feel like a lot of things in my life I'm really happy about. It's just right now it's just a stressful time. Computer falling apart, having to move. Like, if you just make more money, then my life's pretty like chill. But you know, everything costs so much. So just doing some legends. Oh, for Skorupi. Really? You can't find Skorupi. Interesting. Oh, you still can't get over 700. See, I have the same problem with what's it called? Like Scyther and Munchlax. What's another one I can't find? Yeah, there's like a handful of like basic Pokemon I just can't find. Yeah, it's just a stressful time. So moving's doesn't really bother me too much. It's just, you know, when your computer's like falling apart, like that's not fun. Right before I move, you know, it's like, ugh. Dude, I've had a couple of extra Carnivines. They just show up. I'm like, all right, cool. So, yeah. Yeah, it's like the worst time to have to buy a new computer. But like, you know, if I want to keep doing this as a job, I definitely need it. So, yo, I got Sammy the Fable with that subscription. You know, thank you so much. That Twitch sub. Thank you. What'd you miss? Nothing. Me having terrible shiny luck, that's about it. So the computer, it depends, because a lot of the money is going towards just like moving costs and like bills, and then after the move is when I'd want to get the computer, like assuming this one doesn't like fall apart before then. So the computer doesn't really like the computer could be as expensive as it is, or it could be cheaper. It really just depends on what I have at that time. Because, you know, getting a place to live is like literally the most important thing right now. And then obviously behind that is, you know, the computer. So. Because I'm sure I could figure out a PC build that would work, that would do exactly what I needed to do. But, you know, just making sure we get a place to live, you know, a better place to live is the more important thing. Oh, our lease is up. That's pretty much it, and we just don't want to stay here. The overall, it's just not great. We would definitely have a lot more quality of life improvements with just by moving to just kind of the same place but different area. Like we're not really trying to we're not buying a house or nothing like that. It's just literally just getting a more put together place. So that's really it. I even if I had the money, I don't think I'd want to buy a house. Renting is cool with me. Yeah, I mean, do what you got to do. I mean, I lived with my parents as long as I could until I literally could not, do it anymore. So I understand that 100%. I don't know forever. I don't know. Yeah, but truly, you really shouldn't feel bad. And nobody really should feel bad. Like, everything costs so much. Like, jobs are hard to get. Pay is terrible for a lot of places. Like, if you got to stay with your folks or a family member, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. If people have an issue with that, you don't need to be around those people. Oh my gosh, 170% since you started university. That's so insane. Do. Oh, really? I think you probably talked about it at some point. Probably. It all just depends, especially getting a home. It really depends on where you live or where you want to live. Like if you're at the right place, right time. I mean, it's definitely doable. I did not just hear an ooh, maybe. One of my Twitch point redemption things. Yeah, see, that's another thing too with me is that even if I'm not making the craziest amount of money with content creation or whatever, it's still a job. And I'd rather still just keep doing this even if it's not doing well. Because money's money no matter what, All electronics is super iffy. Ooh, that's ooh, no. Do. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yes, you don't want to mess around with electricity stuff. Yeah, man. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, thanks to the bits. Appreciate it. No way. No way forever. What? Oh, appreciate you, Galax. Thanks again for the support. Have a good one. So what's the backstory with that one forever? Sorry, it's a YouTube chat thing if you're confused. Damn. No, I said, what was the backstory with it forever? Like, you said, your brother and his wife's house had that whole thing? Like, what was the backstory? Oh, you don't know? Oh, okay. I was like, that sounds pretty intense. Yeah, I was like, what happened there? Gotcha. Yeah, that's wild. What you should do is catch a shiny Feebas in Gen 3. I'm not against doing something like that. It's just the amount of time it would take to find a shiny Feebas would not really be something smart for me to do right now, though. There's a lot of really cool shiny projects I would like to do, but the time investment and the payoff is not worth it right now. Like, my goal is to make as many videos as possible, and a lot of what like I'll be shiny hunting is going to be turned into like tutorials and stuff like that. So doing something that mathematically would probably take me at the bare minimum like a week to do, yeah, I'm not doing that. What's going on, Ains? What's happening? Oh, no, I totally get it. I mean, if you can't afford, yeah, you afford what you can afford. No, I can totally get that. that's the fourth wall break about shiny hunting as a job. Is the reality is that, like, yeah, people like watching you suffer, but like when you don't find anything, it tends to equal like no video content. And most people just watch videos. So yeah, everybody's situation's different. I've seen people do some insane shiny hunting that's like full odds, and you know, they got tons of people watching. It really just, it's so all over the place. But yeah, I'd rather not take that risk right now. Basically, like by the summertime, if everything worked out in a way that we got a new place, I have a new computer, like, then yeah, I'd probably start doing more like challenging things. But I also just only want to do stuff I find super interesting, so. Yeah, so you can find other, like, everything in the Psy Park is up for grabs to be a Luma. Like, that's normal. If you do catch a Luma, though, it doesn't even matter if it's the boosted one of the week. You only get one. So, like, so once you catch a Luma, you're basically done until the next week. Just so you know. I'm sure I've probably said it before, but yeah. Because you don't have to catch it, especially if it's like a duplicate. Like, you don't have to. You could just run away and then, you know, find the one that you actually want. That's honestly, man, what's really bumming me out is I can't really do Tim content until I like get a new computer, because my graphics card is just not great. But yeah, that's probably one of the first things I'll probably bring back when I get a new computer, is just the multi Tim shiny hunting, Luma hunting, because it's fun. But in the meantime, hopefully I can finish some of my copies so that I could do Umbra hunting, which is real fun. Well, it can't be really fun. We'll see. Not really. I'm not one to vlog. I don't really want to be out and about. Also, Pokemon Go is not really popular. I mean, it is, but like, Go is not really doing well right now, and a lot of Pokemon Go content that is interesting, you have to pay more money for. I don't really want to put money into Go. I definitely play it, but it's very like free to play, you know. I don't know. Because a lot of my Go content would just be like, hey, I played Pokemon Go today, and like I got a bunch of shinies, but like I just I don't. It's the one thing I just don't care enough about to put the effort into. Officially double odds. Yeah, I know. I hate it. $5.50. Trust me, I've thought of like so many content things and things I could be doing, but you know, the main problem right now is just I gotta get a new computer, and then I can kind of go back to what I have been doing, and then and obviously I would add more to my day-to-day stuff, or well, I'd say more a weekly routine. But right now I'm just keeping it simple because I kind of have to. So I'm trying to make this computer last me as long as possible. So who knows? Maybe simplifying things is what I have to do to, you know, you never know. I'm delusional and things are going to work out. It's just going to take a lot of time and patience over the next few months. I mean, yeah. I mean, that just depends on how you enjoy Pokemon. I mean, it's fun finding shinies in Go. That's just not something I actively could play like all day. You got the shiny Latias. Nice, nice, nice. You found the Lugia? Nice. Yeah, it's super funny that Alolan Rattata is like pretty quick overall, but then like, you know, the shiny luck is just not there. It's always really funny because I get comments on like you know, older videos and stuff. They're like, I've been doing this all day and there's no shiny. It's like, well, have you tried again? Generally, some people are like, I did 100 encounters and it didn't show up. It's like, oh boy. It's like, I don't think you're ready to hear the answer. Like, I genuinely want people to find stuff, but like, people just, you gotta have patience for shiny hunting. Yeah, man. But also, like, not everybody's obsessed with shiny hunting like I am. So, like, I get it, you know? If you spent 2 hours shiny hunting, you didn't find anything, I would feel pretty defeated. But, like, that's obviously not the case. I think that's just the one thing about a lot of things in general is that how people enjoy video games is so dramatically different, and it's definitely apparent nowadays. Because I watched so many retrospectives and like videos like that, and how people describe playing video games. I'm like, oh no, like I play that so different. It's always fascinating to, you know, just listen to what people say, but I think the one thing that I think does one of the videos I watched recently, that they talked about how like they didn't enjoy Zelda as much because like they're not a kid anymore, and I was like, there's never not gonna be a day where I'm like, I want to go play Majora's Mask, or I want to go play Ocarina of Time, and like not be like totally sucked into that entire playthrough, you know? Like, yeah, it may not be super challenging, I guess, but like just the atmosphere, the story, I mean, like that doesn't get old. But I also played those video games like non-stop when I was a kid. So I just know so much stuff about it. You got 5 digits for Cresselia White 2. Oh no. Yeah, man. Sometimes, especially with shiny hunting, you could be doing something for like days, weeks, months, and then like take a break, and then you start it up again, and then boom. I've also just seen a lot of like people just not happy with Nintendo, like all over the timeline. So like that's just kind of annoying, because like some people like have good points about it, but a lot of people are saying the exact same thing, just a little different, but not really. I don't know. Sparkle. Boo. Where's my shiny? Are we double odds now? Yeah, we are. Do. Oh, it took you over 2 hours to finish that one dojo? Oh gosh, yeah. Yes. Finally. It took forever. Such a basic Pokemon in this video game, but yet it took so long. Why? Why did you have to be so difficult? This is where the fun begins. All right, so... No. So now we get to set it up so we can catch it. In a beast ball. It's been 10,000 years. I'm free. It's time to conquer Earth. So you paralyze the Pokemon that is shiny, or you can just put it to sleep, but I like Thunderwave. It's just one and done. So we do that, so then we can, you know, just go to my Decidueye and, you know, false swipe the shiny, get rid of the other one, and then we just start chucking the Beast Ball. I could, but I don't think catching a Alolan Rattata is going to be that difficult. I think it'll be okay. I don't think so. I don't know. I'll do it anyway. I don't know. But I also spent like 2 whole days for one shiny, so. Oh no, wait, hang on. We have to do this in such weird steps because we have to turn the shiny into a water Pokemon with Soak. One moment, please. Yeah, we basically just have to do this backwards. Okay. So you are now a water Pokemon. Ta-da! Cool. So then we go back to Trevenant. So once a Pokemon has a status condition, like, you know, they're paralyzed or they're sleeping, they don't call for help. So to prevent more Pokemon showing up, you pretty much want to do that right away. So we're using Soak on the shiny because in order to use Skill Swap, which is a psychic move, it can't be a dark Pokemon. Come here. Come here. Where, sweetie? Zoe. Come here. Zoe. Kitty. Have cat. Zoe says hi. Okay. So then we're gonna trick over the berry to the shiny. Cool. And then we can give it harvest. So basically you set this up so that the shiny is not going to run out of power points, basically. On the off chance that we can't catch it in a beast ball right away. So this is more of just playing it safe. I don't think we're going to have that issue, but I'm also catching things in the beast ball, so like, I don't know. We didn't have those problems with the last two, but I don't know. Considering how long this one took, I'm just kind of like, yeah, let's just be smart about it. Hey, sweetie. How are you? No, I haven't done the daily stuff, no. I haven't finished my playthrough yet, so I haven't really played Temtem in a few days. Yeah, no, the reason I have it is because it has like, what, 40 power points? Yeah, it's got 40 power points. Yeah, this is just meant for SOS stuff. Strategy, Dreadful. Strategy. Because I can always make a Decidueye stronger, even with a less powerful move. So it wasn't a critical capture like the other one was. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, if I stream Nintendo Switch games, they can see you on camera today. Yeah. I know. Come here. 2, 3. Yeah. I really didn't have to do all the extra stuff today, but whatever. I got the shiny, so I win. Yeah, I know. Yes, yes. Yes, Joey, we did it. Yeah. Zoe wants all the attention. Yes, you do. See, it was totally worth saving, you know, the super long SOS chain for multiple days in a row. Of course it was. Come here. Come here. Lay down. You can cuddle with me all you want. Nothing wrong with starting Star Wars. Nothing wrong with that. No, it's just Zoe, because my other cat, Misha, doesn't really care about wanting attention half the time. It's just Zoe. She's always attached to my hip. Right. Where did it go, actually? Oh no, it's lonely. Oh. Who didn't give my shiny Alolan Rattata some cheese? Why is it lonely? I mean, that's not bad overall. Obviously, the speed is pretty rough, but I mean, for the most part, that's not bad. Obviously, the nature is not what you'd want, but in terms of overall potential, it's pretty solid. It's got hit points, attack, defense, and special defense are perfect. Wow. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, so let me put this in my notes. Okay, so let's see. Notes. So Alolan Rattata. So let's see. Okay. So 564. That was 2 days. So what's next? I don't know. I want to take a quick break, and then when I get back, I'll figure that out. Because it's still kind of early to stop streaming this, so I'd rather figure out the next thing, and then set that up, and then I would eventually go play some Pokemon Violet. So, yeah. So I have my entire, like, spreadsheet of, like, all of the Pokemon that I have to find. So, pretty much everything. Because I'm starting over because I have to catch everything in a beast ball that I can. So basically everything, it's fresh. So I'm basically starting over. So like everything I've done in the past doesn't count because this is for a completely different project. So, because I'm obsessed with the beast ball. So, yeah, there's a couple, but I want to look at the entire list before I make up my mind. So, let me go take my break, and then when I get back, I will figure it out. All right, sweet. Break. Okay. Break time's over, Steve. Alright. So let me look at my list of all of the Gen 7 Pokemon we could go for. Do 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 do. You know, I'm super curious about one Pokemon, but I can't. I don't remember if you only get one of them or whatever. Hang on. We get to do some research. So let's see. So it's at Route 8. Wimpod. I don't think it calls for help. Does it not call for help? Can't call SOS partners. Okay, never mind. We would have to do normal encounters for that one. Okay. Scratch that idea. I say oh, that's on my list. But I don't have anything for it. No, I was thinking of like finding Wimpod like in its normal spots and then doing SOS, but I just looked it up. It just in general, Wimpod does not call for help. So, yo, that would. But I need a specific Pokemon for Mimikyu though. I don't think I have what I would need for that. I mean, we can check. I just don't think I have any mold breaker Pokemon. No, I'd have to go get one eventually. That's when I remember it's happening. Yeah, I have a whole strategy for Mimikyu. I just haven't. Yeah, I just have to get that set up at a different time. So there's another. Come here. Here. Zoe. Come here. Cat. There you go. Hi, sweetie. What you're talking about, like local stores? Or everything for the Pokemon set? Yeah, so I think we should go for what is yeah, I have an idea of what I want to go for now. Here it's just double confirming things. Every single price is 2.5 times. I mean, that doesn't, especially at a card show. Yeah, especially nowadays. Yeah, dude, all of those places are all about money. Okay, actually, this is actually a perfect way to go to the next shiny because Alolan Meowth is also a dark type, so I would have to do the same concept of like using soak and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely need to do that. Hi, sweetie. Hey. I know you want all the cuddles. Okay. Good. Great. I don't know why I didn't teach you another fairy move. That's dumb of me. They're literally dark types. I know I had flamethrower of all things. Oh no, it's a move reminder thing. Okay, hang on. We're getting set up for our next shiny. Wasn't really planning on this, to be fair. Are you gonna lay down, sweetie? Yeah. Why, thank you. Hey, you're so pretty. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Sweet. Doodaloo. Honestly, a lot of things right now are not for the the average anybody. Like every there's obviously exceptions to the rule, but a lot of stuff right now is not for like the average person. We did get it. Like obviously you can find like cheap video games and you can play like older consoles and stuff, but like a lot of the brand new stuff, yeah, no, dude. Like Xbox costs more, PlayStations are a lot, the Switch 2 is gonna cost a lot, you know, like it's a lot of money. Yeah, I mean, same. I have no idea of, like, if I'm gonna get a Switch 2. You know, I have no idea. Where do I have to go for Meowth? I have the general idea, but let me just double check. Alolan Meowth. It's actually pretty wild that Meowth got an Alolan form and a Galarian form. It's kind of like back to back generations of different forms. Actually insane. Yeah, because I know it's in the city. What's the percentage? What do you got for me? So I know there's a bunch of stuff here. 10%. It's on Route 2. 10% there as well. Okay. No, we could make it work. Where's it at? Route 1. That's in the city. What other Pokemon are there? Furfrou, Mime Jr. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. I know where it's at. I was just looking at other options we could go for. Vroom. They don't make Pokemon like they used to. No, I have Zorua. I don't have it in a Beast Ball, but no, I'm only going for Gen 7 Pokemon. And then basically once I have all the Gen 7 shiny Pokemon, then I'll start doing other stuff in these video games, basically. That's my plan, anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna be dex naving shiny Zorua again in like Omega Ruby, so wow, first try. Wow, sick. That's amazing. What's going on, Disrupt? What's happening? All right, first up, gotta soak the Alolan Meowth to change it into a water type. And then we are going to switch into our Trevenant here. And then because it is now a water type, we are allowed to use our psychic moves. So now we will give Alolan Meowth the Harvest ability, so it can recycle berries, so it does not run out of power points. And then obviously we have to give it the berry, so it has the actual berry. Perfect. So now that that's done, we can switch on over to Mawile and pretty much get things going. What's going on, 3? So I gotta use the Adrenaline Orb. Yeah, Adrenaline Orb. Do that. Sweet. Then we're gonna false swipe this one. And then we use the substitute. And we are pretty much set up. This is all you really got to do. And then we just keep battling Alolan Meowth with our super effective moves with our Mawile. And eventually, we will get the shiny. So you get Phantump in this video game. To get Trevenant, you have to trade it to a different video game. Olin. Meowth. Setup. Non-attacking psychic moves worked on dark types. They like... I don't know, I just do it anyway, just make sure it works. mean, if it's just an extra step, I mean, whatever. I mean, everything works, so. Alright, get rid of that. So it sounds like it doesn't matter, but like for certain Pokemon it would fail. Primarily Zorua, you'd have to like change its ability and then you would have to set it up. Do 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 do. Yeah, thanks for subscribing. Use the Smeargle for SOS. Yeah, the reason I don't use Smeargle is because Mawile has Intimidate, so that theoretically makes it more likely for the Pokemon to call for help. So, because Smeargle is really customizable, but the problem is that you do not get like increased chances of the Pokemon calling for help. That's why I like to use Mawile, if possible. For most of the time it is, but because like using a super effective move and having Intimidate the entire time, because like the Pokemon is in the battle the entire time, like you just theoretically, you know, have a better chance with it calling for help more often than it would normally do. All right, so hang on, I gotta change my stuff around here. Yeah, because most people would use most people would just use a Smeargle, because they probably already have one set up, right? So it just depends. Everybody's different. Okay, so there's our Alolan Meowth. Do. Okay, cool. And then I gotta change the number. Let's see. Oh. Yeah. Or, let me see. Doing all right. Yeah, that works. Oh, Wesley. It's been a while. Alright. We gotta start our counter all over again, because it's a brand new SOS chain, baby. Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, so all we really have to do now is just keep battling Meowth, and then eventually we will get a shiny. So I'm thinking about doing this for like 45 minutes, an hour. because I do want to play Scarlet and Violet today. 'Cause I have it all set up. So, I'd like to do that today. Got some starter Pokemon I want to start finding, so. We're going to be looking for Charmander to start in Pokemon Violet. That's the plan. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, the cutscenes are really cool in Scarlet and Violet. Just wish they had some kind of voice acting would have been nice. Because a lot of the cutscenes definitely look like they were gonna have voice acting, and they just did not. Do 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 do. I wonder if this time we'll get lucky. We'll see. Got Shiny Frost last week. Nice. Sorry, that's super funny. So on the vertical stream, Buzz says, my friend said shiny hunting was stupid, and then they sat outside of Target for 4 hours for Pokemon cards. That's so funny. What you're doing is a waste of time. It's like, yeah, but the thing I'm doing, I actually can find what I'm trying to get. No one says you're going to actually get the Pokemon cards because they may run out. I mean, 4 hours is a lot of shiny hunting. Yeah, I'm definitely one of the people that still does a lot of Gen 7 stuff. I just think comparing hobbies is stupid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to convince people like why I like playing Pokemon or playing any video game for that matter. Like how people spend their time is how they want to do it. So yeah, don't listen to them. We just finished it. So we ended that. So Alolan Rattata was at 564. So technically it was faster. Because it only took me 2 days to find it, but the overall number count was very similar to the other two I found. So, is it really storming really bad? Oh no, it's not good. I don't know. For my Beast Ball project, of trying to catch everything in a Beast Ball. So far, 208, which was for Pecky. The last 3 shiny Pokemon have been over 500, so. Dude, you could be shiny hunting while waiting to get Pokemon cards. That'd be such a power play. You go with your friend to get Pokemon cards. You end up shiny hunting, find a shiny, and then you're able to get Pokemon cards and they don't because they were just unlucky. Sorry, bro. These are my Pokemon cards now. I guess you should think twice before making fun of my hobbies. Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. I would totally do that. It's 6:25 p.m. Early evening. I do what I will say about Pokemon cards being like in such high demand is that because so many people want them, it's the closest thing people have to like a midnight release for like video games or just like in that realm. Because like obviously there's gonna be like a midnight release for like the Switch 2 and like sometimes for certain video games, but they're not as common. But I feel like with Pokemon cards, with how popular they are, I mean, people are definitely like, you know, waiting outside for days on end for just some Pokemon cards. So it's like the concept is still kind of there, but just, you know, completely different context. Yeah, I'm not getting the Switch 2 on day one. It'd be a miracle if I did. I'm sure it will. Because like the 3DS had a pretty major price drop. So I don't think the Switch 2 is gonna go down in price till like next year. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, this is so much better than LOL and Rattata. Oh my gosh. If anything, dude, the original Switch dropping in price is sick because I like in the future would love to get 2 more so I could do multi-hunting. If anything, I'd love to just like replace the ones I have because they're just old. So like, I'd still use those consoles, but I would love to like transfer the data to like a more recent Switch. In a perfect world. Dude, an OLED Switch for $200? That's a pretty solid deal. That's pretty nice. Doing a Xerxes Tree only playthrough of Ultra Moon. That sounds fun. Dude, I'm almost at peak shiny odds. Like this is going so fast. Do. Cool. You love to see it. 285 is not bad, especially for an OLED Switch, man. Like it's more value. Sweet. Do 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 do. Hey Zoe. Yeah, you laying down? Yeah. Oh, dude, she's such a baby. She's curled up on my desk right now. Cats are awesome. Bump, 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 bump. Special edition OLEDs will go on sale? Probably. I've seen TikToks of people trying to sell the Scarlet and Violet OLED, so yeah, I'm sure they will. Because like for a long time, I kept seeing the Animal Crossing Switch at stores. I would always find one because I would just look at the, you know, the video game section and be like, oh, cool. Like there's an Animal Crossing Switch here still. I'm like, all right. Yeah. I mean, I think definitely this year, like the Switch one will probably still sell at the normal price, but probably closer to the holiday time, I could see it dropping. But you're trying to get the Scarlet and Violet one, so it's like that one's probably going to be a little more pricey no matter what. So yeah, this one's going to be so much faster 500 encounters later. That's just orange cat behavior. Just running around at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Vroom. Yeah, no, my cats they're just sleeping. Yeah, I have the Let's Go Pikachu Switch. I honestly, I don't think the Switch 2 is gonna flop. I think a lot of people are not gonna buy a lot of accessories. So I feel like a lot of people want just the system, but a lot of the other stuff is really expensive. So, I mean, we'll see, but I don't think a new Mario Kart and Donkey Kong is worthwhile enough for people to make it do crazy numbers right away. I could definitely see it, but like, I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. Well, all the new stuff. I mean, like, look at me. I'm playing a 3DS in 2025. You know what I mean? Like, I'm chilling. So it's not permanent. So since my Mawile is like level 100 and the Meowth is level 8, it's just doing such low damage that like it takes a long time for the substitute to break. So it's just a byproduct of, you know, a level 100 Pokemon battling a low level Pokemon. So I don't mod systems. I've always purchased the capture cards. No, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So yeah, I'm the wrong person to ask for that. Like, I'm playing a physical copy. It's just I have a 3DS capture card. It's the only mod to it. No, the substitute breaks based on damage. And since the Meowth are doing so little of damage, it's just not going to break. Yeah, you find out a lot of weird stuff when you start doing a lot of like SOS Shiny Hunting. You start just to see like some... You get to learn a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, finding shiny Pokemon's awesome. And then you just keep doing it. Capture cards like that is kind of like super niche. I don't think anyone like sells them like that I know of. You never tried substitute? The only reason you would use substitute is so that you avoid like status conditions, or you avoid, you know, like having your stats get decreased, take less damage. So like there's no right or wrong way to do SOS Shiny Hunting. This is just kind of like the most optimized way of doing it. So yep, we're still going. Do, 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 do. No, today's gonna be a longer day, as long as yeah, my computer works fine. We did. We found the crimson shiny rat. That's why we're looking for Meowth. So let's see. 564 was the number. Yeah. I just get asked all the time, but yeah, the website's 3dscapture.com. That's loopy. Not sponsored. They're not paying me. There's none of that. It's the most common question I get asked, so. Oh yeah, shipping is a nightmare, especially now. No, I totally get it. Looking for Bellsprout. Let's go Eevee. Nice. Do. All right, Jeffrey, take it easy. Do. Sweet. I have the demo. I have no reason to replay it though. I already have all that stuff. Was it really? Oh my gosh. It's so expensive. I mean, as someone who's had loopy capture cards over the years, like it's great quality, so it's definitely worth the investment. It's very plug and play, so. Yeah, but there's like no shiny hunting and stuff to do, so I don't really care about playing a demo. Everything's expensive, yeah, I know. Well, maybe if you stop buying your coffees, maybe you could afford a house. How about you shut up? nobody wants to work anymore. Yeah, they're not hiring. And the places that are not paying well either. You're just not trying hard enough. Like, ugh. Dude, no way. Let's go. My luck is turning around, baby. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, the last 3 shinies have been over 500, so I will happily take a super quick SOS. Absolutely. Let's go. Yeah, just go artillery. Truly, that was really fast. No, it really was. So we're gonna Thunder Wave the shiny so it doesn't call for help. Cool. And then let's see. Maybe we could just go back to Mawile. That's fine. Yeah, I have a second 3DS capture card, but that capture card's having issues with my computer now, so I pretty much can only do like solo hunting. Yeah, this is my original save file. So this is my original Ultra Moon. I have both. I just didn't play a lot of Gen 7 on the grand scheme of things. I really didn't. Playing other stuff. Okay. Bye-bye. Is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. Let me false swipe a Meowth. Let me see something before I catch it. No, especially for like the 3D, like especially for like the DS, 3DS era, I would rather just have a different copy. Because like I don't want to delete like hundreds of hours of progress, you know? Rather not do that. Oh, it does work, so okay. Cool. So I totally did not have to use soak. Whatever. Makes me feel like I did something right. Alright. Does this Gardevoir have a berry? No, I think it's Gengar. I should have taken the berry first, but whatever. Yeah, just a lot of like 3DS systems are expensive. Even like the 2DS ones are up there in price. So now Meowth, well, the shiny Alolan Meowth has the harvest ability and it has the Leopard Berry, which I probably did not have to do, but I'm just gonna start throwing the Beast Ball and see what happens. Two, 3. And that's how you catch a shiny Pokemon in a Beast Ball. For the second time today. Awesome. It's like I'm good at my job. Yeah, certain Pokemon are a lot easier to catch in the Beast Ball than others. Obviously, it's also a low-level Pokemon too. So you can buy them at the Aether Foundation. I have a video on my Clips channel that talks about it. But yeah, you just go to the... It's only in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and there's a person at the... In the first room you walk into, there's a... I could just show you, just give me a second, but it's a lot easier just to show you. Let me just check out my shiny real fast. And this one's quirky with pickup. Cool. Cool. What kind of stats we got? Okay. That's fine. So we got attack, defense, and bolt specials. Very nice. You love to see it. Like, just look at this shiny collection. Like, they just look so good. They all have, like, fun shiny variants. It's like, ugh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, you got a Luma? Sick. Let's go. Yeah, so this is why you specifically want to play Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Because you can literally just purchase more Beast Ball. Like, whenever you want. Can you even Wonder Trade? Nope. They turned off the internet stuff for the 3DS a while ago, so none of that stuff works. So, unfortunately, you cannot. You can still do like local trading. Yeah, so this is where you go for the Beast Balls. I'm going for everything. I want every single shiny Pokemon that's available in Gen 7, and I want to catch it in a Beast Ball. So I'm basically starting over just because I want to catch everything in a Beast Ball. Because it's just a unique thing you can do for specifically these video games. So you can buy 10 Beast Balls for 10,000 bucks. So this is purposely why I'm playing this video game, because I literally can just purchase the Beast Ball. Like, there's no weird gimmick. There's no gotcha mechanic like Scarlet and Violet has. Like, I literally just can purchase them whenever I want. Well, the funny part is they had legendaries in Scarlet and Violet, but the whole concept of it was really stupid because they shiny locked everything. So, like, yeah, they kind of ruined like Scarlet and Violet in my opinion. So, yeah, they're like, you need friends. You have to go out with your squad. You can't do anything solo in this video game. No, sir. Like, the concept's cool, but like, it's just like you shouldn't have to like have like a group of friends to do certain shiny Pokemon, you know? It's just like, do you have to? Well, you can get the Generation 6 shiny Pokemon in Gen 7, and then Zygarde's available in Sword and Shield. So it just depends on which generation of Pokemon you're playing. We have found stuff today. Because we found this Meowth, and then we found the Rattata. We got 2. Oh, you just leave them spawned in, and then people are like, whoa, dude, like, why do you have a Articuno just chilling there? You're like, I don't know, it's just there. Yeah, but we've had 2 shiny Pokemon today, so. It's going pretty good, man. What's it? Oh my gosh, I just thought of something super funny. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. Never mind. Never mind. That would not work. Okay. No, I just found a shiny disturbed. No, I literally just found a shiny. That's why we're just kind of like just chilling. I'm having all kinds of computer issues now, so when I stream 3DS games, I can't use my webcam. But when I stream Switch games, I can. So I'm pretty much just doing what I can to keep streaming and making content while having more difficult time because my computer is falling apart. So that's what happens when your really powerful graphics card stops working after like 7 years. Oh, interesting. It's only ground types? Yeah, okay, so we can't go for that one. No, it's a window capture. It's just because of it's so like it's running software that's like outside of OBS, where like the Elgato like Switch capture card works directly with OBS. So it's mainly just my graphics card is a much like it literally is like a lot worse than my previous ones. My other one was really beefy. But because the thing is, I'm not just streaming my footage. I'm like I'm streaming it. I'm recording it. I have like I'm multi-streaming to Twitch and 2 different YouTube streams. So there's just a lot of stuff going out. So plus my computer's just like 8 years old. So I mean, that's kind of like half the problem. It's just old. It's just a very powerful computer, but you know, it just things get old, especially with the amount of crazy hours I put into this computer. So just kind of happens. All right, Dreadful. Peace out. At the moment, it's a 980 Ti. I was using a 1080 Ti. Like, it's still a powerful graphics card, but it's just all the multi-streaming, all the chats, all the everything always running at the same time. When you live stream, just kind of adds up. So, yeah. Triple monitor setup, so that's another thing too. I'm really good at working on like simplicity stuff, but you know, I'm trying to make this computer last as long as possible, so that's why I'm like trying to minimize it if I can. On paper, it sounds like it like it should be fine to do a lot of things, but like the graphics card, like it spikes a lot when I stream, so it is what it is. So it's basically trying to have like a healthy median where like I can do everything and then there's no issues. Any Lowland Meowth. Yeah, I mean you gotta think I have like, you know, 7, 8, well, especially the graphics card that stopped working, like that was 7 years of like super long live streams, video rendering. I mean, it was put through a ton of like content creation. No, I just did that. I just did the thermal paste. It's just it's falling apart because like literally I changed my graphics card and I've literally not had the same problem. No, because like the temperatures were fine. I changed the thermal paste. I deep cleaned it. I mean, trust me, I did everything I could. It's just It's just the performance is just not there. Yeah. Because, like, fundamentally it would work, right? Like, it would be working, like, when I would, like, if I just use the computer normally. Like, it doesn't, like, not work. But as soon as you put the stress of streaming and recording and all that stuff on it, then it, like, fell apart. So, I'm trying to prevent other future problems in the future. So it's just wonderful timing when I have to move in the next 2 months. So, you know, that's why there's a, you know, the goal. Any support is great. Future problems, yeah. It is what it is, man. I can still make content. I can still stream. I still can do stuff, which is great. It's just, you know, I do not have the funds to just throw at a computer right now, so. But anyways, enough of sad stuff. I want to focus on fun stuff because we still have lots of stuff to do today. So. Okay. Oh yeah, we're actually ahead of schedule, actually. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Oh no. Okay. Have to wait on that one. Okay, so then I go back over here. Sorry, I'm just getting things ready for the Scarlet and Violet stream. Now we're gonna switch to. So I have to like technically stop my stream and then move over to like the new setup. So in a backwards way, it'll basically like stop then start again. Primarily, we do this way because it just helps with like the YouTube algorithm. Plus, like what we're doing is completely different in Scarlet and Violet. So like, yeah, it's just yeah. I want the search results to be different. So. Okay, cool, great, love it. Yeah, but this is the basically the next like vertical stream. That's the vertical. Yeah, that's where we're going for the mainstream. Okay. I'm also just testing something out. I've never done this. I've never like done things this way before. So let's see. Was it showing up the? Okay, cool. It is awesome. Yeah, no, I purposely I purposely only play one video game when I stream because like I don't want to do multi concepts unless like that's the purpose of the stream, right? So because like with just Twitch streaming, you can easily do that. That's fine. But with YouTube, like you really do benefit from like changing everything because the algorithm will like work better, or whatever. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, take it easy. Thanks again for stopping by today. All right, so really quick, I'm gonna get my Switch and stuff set up really fast. I'm gonna take a quick little break as well. So just be patient with me. Yeah, I can't do full odds multi-hunting anymore. Gosh, no. Yeah, my computer will not like that at all. So I pretty much can't do that until I get a new computer. Because there's just so many screens going and so many, like, it's just way too much. And plus, it's really fast movement, too, because I'm really efficient at the shiny hunting. So, like, yeah. yeah, I definitely can't do my like full odd stuff until new computer, which is lame, but it is what it is. But anyways, just give me a few minutes to get everything set up, and then yeah.